Hello, I'm Michael Martin, owner and broker in charge of the Lake Company here on beautiful Lake Keowee in upstate South Carolina. Thank you for joining me for my October 2022 Lake Keowee video blog. This is my 154th Lake Keowee video blog, and I'm coming to you today as always from my personal residence, the white farmhouse on the northern part of the lake that was built in 1884, and I have been exclusively representing buyers and sellers on Lake Keowee now for 21 years. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and jump into our numbers. Put your seat belts on and let's see where we are. Now these will be for sales for the first 9 months of 2022. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at our active waterfront lots. We've got 76 active waterfront lots today. Today is the 3rd of October, and in 2021 we had 100 for sale. We've sold 115 year to date. Last year we had sold 250 waterfront lots. Average list price for those 76 that have sold year to date is about $457,500. Last year was about $348,000. Average sale price is about $435,000. Last year was about $332,000. Our medium sales price is about $351,000. Sale price to list price is about 94.9%. Last year was about 94.7%. Days on the market's 128. Last year was about 249. So what I did today is went in and looked at those 76 lots, and I pulled out waterfront lots that are under 300. It's hard to get a good quality lot now on Keowee for under that 300 range, 275 to 300. So I pulled out those 300. I think there were 42 lots that were for sale under $300,000 in the market today. So if you take that from 76, what is that, 34 lots for sale on the lake? That is considered somewhat potential quality lot to buy. And when I'm talking about quality and non-quality, and I've mentioned this different months, different intervals over my sales blogs over the past few years, is, you know, good quality is deep water, good coves, you know, full-size dock capability, not stuck way back in a cove where you can only have a platform dock. They're decently sloped, they're not steep. So those are the type things that are, you know, a real draw to a good waterfront lot, is it has all the great characteristics of a waterfront lot. Pretty decent view, not stuck way back in the cove, good water, good neighborhood, can have a full-size dock, it's got good deep water. So those type things is basically what most people look for. And those type lots are in that 300,000 plus price point, but they're still hard to find. I've been mentioning this for several months now. They're still hard to find, even at $354 up to $500,000. It's just that we've transitioned out of a lakefront lot market because land on Keowee, we're just down to a very minute amount of land that could be developed still on the lake, and transition more into home sales here at the lake, because we've got tons more homes than we did 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 20 years ago here on the lake. Okay, so, and we won't be getting these waterfront lots. I mean, we won't be getting these back anytime soon. I mean, they're, like I said, we've got just a little bit of land still left to be developed, just a minute tract of lands around the lake that could be developed, but they're not going to produce anywhere like we used to have, where we could go to these crescent auctions back during the day, and you know, there'd be 30, 40, 50 lots for sale at an auction. We're just not going to have that. So we're always going to continue to move forward with a minimal amount of inventory on the lake as far as waterfront lots go. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at our active waterfront homes. We've got 50 for sale today. Last year, same time frame, we had 20. We've sold 149 year to date. Last year we had sold 152. Average list price $1,808,000. Last year $1,411,000. Average sale price $1,758,000. Last year $1,372,000. Median sale price is right at $1.5 million. Sale price to list price is 98.5%. Last year it was 98%. Days on the market's 54 days. Last year 67. Average cost per square foot, average sold cost per square foot this year $425 a square foot. Last year, same time frame, was $322 a square foot. Okay, so Obviously, we've gained some inventory in our homes versus where we were last year. But then again, once some of those are hitting the market, they're still priced in that 2.5 and up range. Our buyer pool has narrowed for that price point, and really in the past 6 to 8 weeks, we've really started seeing that transition to things that are slowing down, whereas we're not having those multiple offers. We're not having as many buyers in the marketplace that we were. And obviously, if someone was buying a home in the 1.5, 1.6 range, and they wanted to finance with interest rates where they've gotten to be now, it's pretty much, I think, mostly kicked a lot of those people out of the market. So our buyer pool has really narrowed down here in the past 4 to 6 to 8 weeks, okay? And I went back today, over the past 7 days on our Waterfront Homes, almost 20%, we've had almost 20% of those in the last 7 days, we've had a price decrease, 20% of those. So, you know, so pricing is starting to adjust now. So things are taking a little bit of a turn. So we're just gonna have to kind of see where we go from here as far as when we get more inventory, how much will pricing adjust. Just don't know that. We're just too young into it right now after coming off this wild ride that we've been on here for the past couple of years, okay? So we'll see how that does as we go into the rest of the fall, winter, and as we transition into next spring, okay? Again, I'm always here to keep you up to date. That's what I've been doing now for 21 years, 154 monthly video blogs. So a lot of great information that you can go back and look on. I started shooting these blogs back in I think it was 2009 when I first started shooting these monthly video blogs. So I got, what is that, 14 years worth or so, something like that. 19, somewhere around in 13, 14 years worth of videos on my website. So at any time, 2009, you can go back and look at where we were at certain points. And also on my website under the Buyer Resource tab, there's a yearly sales spreadsheet. That goes, I took that, I think, all the way back to 2002. So you could really go back all the way to 2002 on my website and look to see what we've done historically now for the past 20 years on the lake, okay? So great information as always. Just always look forward to bringing that to you if you're a buyer in the marketplace or seller in the marketplace. Keeps you up to date with inventory, pricing, and different things that are happening here at the lake, okay? So again, thanks for joining me for my October video blog. Next month will only be a few days away from Thanksgiving, and believe it or not, a few weeks from Christmas. So that's pretty good. So as we move into the latter half of the year, okay? Again, I'm Michael Martin, owner and broker in charge of the Lake Company here on beautiful Lake Keowee, coming to you today from my personal residence, the white farmhouse on the northern part of the lake that was built in 1884. If you got any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Be more than happy to get back to you as quickly as possible. Thank you very much for joining me today.